Hello and welcome back to Viking Conquest and our Ironman challenge. Now, as you can see right here, we're actually fighting a fellow that outnumbers us pretty heavily, but I think we should be okay. Bear in mind that this fellow was attempting to do something not exactly nice, and he was trying to raid one of the villages nearby, and I personally don't think it's even mine. I don't think that this one was given to me to look after or anything like that, but I thought, well, it's my duty as a vassal to kind of do this kind of thing. So I'm I'm putting duty before my own well-being, potentially. And that's probably not going to work out too well for us. Let's just say that. It's probably not going to work out. But we'll try. We will try our very best and see what we can do. Now, we have 156 against 178 on the battlefield. Got to say that that's kind of scary. Those numbers are pretty scary indeed. And I don't know whether you noticed, but my memorized positions are actually working quite well. Or at least... No, okay, apparently they're not. Apparently they're not, because the archers are, for some reason, at the front. Why are the archers at the front? I have no idea. Okay. And also the skirmishers. I don't know why those guys are at the front either. These guys need to be at the front. Yes, always happens to me, doesn't it? Always happens to me, that kind of thing. All right, so this is better. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I think they are in shield wall formation, but I'm just gonna, yeah, they are in shield wall formation. So at least that was memorized, which I think is pretty good. Okay, so formations. Let's memorize this. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. Now we can tell our horse archers to charge in from the side. And let's tell these guys to stand closer a little bit. And then I will go from the back. And we will do a lot of damage. Yes, there we go. Take them down. And we will just try to, you know, sow some discord here. Try to, you know, get a couple of people dead. Try to, you know, get them panicking. That's what we want them to do. We want them to panic as soon as possible. And, well, bear in mind that I have just been in Nord territory. I was going to say Nord territory, but no, we've been in the Scandinavian territories recruiting from the various villages there because I was hoping to gain some decent Viking-based units. And I thought, hey, you know, that's probably going to be pretty cool to do that. But obviously they need to level up. I did actually do a couple of bandit fights and stuff like that, and some of them leveled up, but not a huge amount. I did find some more Sphere Warriors and veterans and things like that in the in the various taverns that I found along the way. Oh yes, there we go. We eliminated his leader. That's great. And I think that that is actually going to be a nice victory for us now, because these guys are panicking like no one's business. Don't think they can really do much against us, and this is great. This is working out very, very well for us. How many have we lost so far? 16. That's actually not even that bad, considering we are outnumbered by a decent margin. Nothing too massive, you know. So it's not really a, you know, too big a danger for me. But obviously, in an Ironman challenge, you really just don't want to put yourself in any danger whatsoever if you can. But obviously it's me, so I generally tend to run into these places and, you know, try not to die. Yeah, just getting myself speared in the face. Isn't that great? Alright, so there we go. That's actually not too bad. Oh, we're doing so much damage. We really are. Okay, so let's get my people to hold position. Let's get them to all come over here. Why are you guys running after that guy? Come on now. You don't want to do that. Okay, okay, I see. These guys are literally all skirmishers. The remaining units are all skirmishers. Okay, that means that we will be charging them. Well, not charging, but you know what I mean. We'll be holding position and using our shield wall formation to hopefully cover the rest of our troops. And that will hopefully enable us to get closer to them to do some necessary damage. There's a horn man. Come on, Horn Man. Oh, yes, nice one. Very good hit right there, Mr. Horn Man. And, yeah, we're doing pretty fine. I don't think we really need to worry too much. Yes, kill him. I gotta be careful, though, because these skirmishers, they can kill. They're good at killing things. Oh, nice hit. Nice hit. Oh, yeah, take that. Oh, I missed. Are you serious? There we go. All right, that's my 200th proficiency point. Take him out. Seems like these guys are being literally run off the field. And they're skirmishing with us so incredibly well. I've got to say, I'm actually very impressed by the skirmishing ability, because just look at this. They're able to keep in front of us. Unfortunately, because we do have a couple of lightly armored units, like the Ulfadin right here, and the Berserker type units as well, they're not able to keep ahead of those guys. The Berserkers are just way too fast on their feet. And speaking of Berserkers, maybe I should take off my helmet. Do I really want to be that much wanting to die? No, probably not. So yeah, but anyway, it was a thought of mine. It was a thought because I thought to myself, if I can move around really, really fast, then I can potentially run away from any situation that I want. And I think that would be, that would be pretty useful. I think that would be pretty useful. Because if I can run around super fast, I mean, you can see my stats right here. My stats at the moment, I have 6 athletics. I think I actually have more than that. I think I have 7. Yeah, I have about 7 athletics. So I'm only losing 1 athletics, so it's not really a big deal. But if I were to take off my heavy armor and my shield and things like that, I would probably be able to move much, much faster. But obviously, if I took off my shield, I'd probably die instantly. So it's probably not the best idea, is it? But the helm, if you get headshot or something like that by a javelin or something like that in this mod, you're going to literally die. Pretty much no matter whether you're wearing a helmet, I think. It depends, of course. It depends on the actual javelin used and everything, but personally I feel like that's not really... it's not really an option, I don't think, to take that off. Anyway, there you go. We lost some Watchmen, some Aquitanian Skirmishers, Frank Horsemen, Spearmen. Yeah, of course we're going to lose, a couple of people. But 21 is actually not even that bad, considering we eliminated 252 of the enemy. And we actually do get an opportunity to take this guy prisoner, which I will be doing. Yes, I will be taking this guy prisoner. Thank you very much. And now we can even take all of these guys prisoner as well. And maybe if we find a ransom broker relatively nearby, we can sell these for a very nice profit indeed. Ooh, okay, so I still have a couple of pieces of loot from the previous episode because I haven't been able to fully sell them to any bandit hideout, unfortunately. And I even did, as someone suggested, and started selling the less expensive items to free up more space in my inventory. And that still did not do it. It still did not do it. So I'm going to have to, go to the nearby Viking Longfort, I guess. Oh, we got battle trophies right here. I can't believe I forgot to take the battle trophies. Are you serious? Yeah, those guys are really, really good because they give you relation with the town and they give you some experience as well. Ah, there's Ellil. He has come back with some right to rule for me. That's actually very nice. Okay, so I'm going to send off Clovis now. Actually, wait a minute. Ah, okay, I've already done that, apparently. I've already sent him off. Okay, so I'm actually unsure who I haven't sent off now, which is actually a bit of a problem. I think Beta could probably be sent off. Yeah, there we go. All right, so he's going to go off because he is causing some problems for a few of our people. I think Ellil is probably a similar case, so I'm not entirely sure if he's going to be sticking around with us for that much longer, but we'll see. Anyway, let's go in here. There we go. We have a bit of a siege going on, a bit of a siege situation. Let's recruit one of those guys, and we'll place him in the garrison. And speaking of garrison, I'm probably going to put everyone in here. It's probably not a good idea, to be honest, to put the Lord in here, because they're going to even more want to capture this, because then they will be able to free their friend, which is obviously not what we want. But I'm quietly confident that I will be able to defend this particular fief. I mean, if you just take a look at their army, it's mostly freeholders, from what I can see. They do have a couple of bodyguards, veterans, companions, some of the higher tier units, but as you can see, most of them are peasants and freeholders. So I personally don't believe... Oh, This guy is meaning some business right here. Okay, this guy means some business. He's got 39 companions, 16 veterans, 13 bodyguards. Those guys are going to be the problem. He even has 7 Thanes as well. Ooh, okay. I might be in for some trouble here. Oh dear. Well, we know what this fort looks like, right? We know what the castle looks like. It's pretty good, as far as I'm aware. Oh, okay. These guys are making peace. And they're going in. Alright, as is to be expected. Unfortunately, as I said before, I just haven't been able to really go to many places without completely leaving this defenseless. And if you do that, then obviously you're going to open it up to attack. And I didn't really want to lose it, you know, all things considered. So we have 272 against 876. This might be my doom. This might be the end. To be fair, this might be the end. Okay, so let's just have a quick look. Okay, so they're going to be coming up this 1 or 2 ladders. Okay, so they're coming up this 1 or 2 ladders. That's actually not good for them. They are going to be very much murdered, or at least I hope so. I can only hope, really. Okay, can I get in here? I mean, I don't really want to get too close because I'm going to take damage, and then I'm going to have to stay back, and then it's just going to be terrible. So maybe I don't want to go close, to be honest. Let's actually just... Can I jump? Oh, this is problematic. This is somewhat problematic. Okay, yeah. Oh, something weird's going on with my camera. Have you noticed that? Oh, no. This is bad. Okay, well, I'm just going to stand here, I guess. I'll just stand here and see what happens. Yeah, it seems like the AI is having some big difficulties in actually maneuvering around here. And, I'm also having some problems. Can I get out? Oh yeah, I should not have come in here. This was a big mistake. Yeah. Do you see this? Do you see what's actually happening here? Some crazy stuff is going on. What? What is this? Yeah, I think it's because all of my troops are kind of like standing in the same area and they're not meant to do that. My game is just going absolutely crazy right now. Well, this is actually a much worse situation. Let's just say that. Oh my. What? Okay. My apologies. My apologies. I have no idea how that even happened. I have no idea how any of this is actually happening right now. But I guess I'll just stay here and try and murder some people. But unfortunately, as you can no doubt tell, this is not the best place to be. I am very much open to any kind of attack, and it is going to result in my demise. And that means a game over. In the Ironman challenge, that means a game over. So if I die, that is the end. So I very much hope that it is going to be okay. Don't want to take any more damage, if at all possible. Now, this is the cool thing about having a really, really long one-handed sword, because I'm able to basically attack from out of anyone's reach, and I can pretty easily do damage without putting myself in too much danger. Bear in mind, of course, as I said before, thrown weapons are going to be my main issue here. Those things are going to murder me. You know, if they hit me, I'm going to be done, or almost near done. So I'm just going to continue trying to hit people with my overheads, because I can actually do that from this distance. And the only way that I could do this better is if I had a two-handed sword, but then the two-handed sword might actually have too much reach, and it might cause me to hit the top of the little structure that I'm currently in, which would not be good. But yeah, this is going to take a little bit of time. Let's just say that. It's going to take quite a while. Unfortunately, Saxon bodyguards are now coming in here, and those Saxon bodyguards are showing our guys exactly how it's done, unfortunately. Come on now. Get him. Get him. Yes, there we go. A little bit of damage. A little bit of damage. Yes, there we go. We've got to take out these guys, the ones with the chainmail on. The ones with the chainmail are going to be the main problem here. They're going to be the ones that will be making their way in to our battlements and causing major disruptions in our defensive line. So being able to eliminate those relatively fast as you possibly can, is the way to go. Really, it is the way to go. Unfortunately, I'm still getting some weird issues here as well, as you can no doubt tell. When the enemy reinforcements spawned in, I got a kind of like warping effect. I'm not entirely sure how to describe it really, but you've seen it firsthand, and it's some weird stuff. Some absolute weird stuff. We are doing very well though, I've got to say. We're actually doing really, really nicely so far. Okay, come on now. Yes, yes. Alright, yeah, okay, great. Look at this. This is fantastic. We've got a really, really nice vantage point here. I don't think many enemies are even able to attack me from this position, with the exception of the thrown weapon guys. The thrown weapon guys could probably do quite a bit of damage to me if they decide to even attack. But they might not even decide to do that, so it might very well be the case where I can just basically stand here for the entirety of the siege and fight them off. Almost indefinitely, maybe? I don't think that's going to be the case, because let's face it, I don't have the greatest units in the garrison here. I mean, I've got a good amount of veterans, good amount of sphere warriors, got some old captains and stuff like that. But then on the other hand, I have a bunch of sailors, and I have a bunch of relatively low tier units. And those guys are really going to be very, very difficult to defend with, because they have such light armor. Although some of our sailors are actually getting a couple of kills, which is actually quite nice. So I think that's pretty cool. And I still have my thrown weapons as well, bear that in mind, so I will be able to use those if something needs to be done. But as it stands right now, I don't think so. Okay, how many have we killed so far? Okay, I was actually thinking we were doing much better than we actually are. Okay, that's not good. Yeah. That is actually not good. We have lost a lot of units in comparison to them. I mean, we're still doing well in terms of ratios, but the main problem is that we don't have that many units. They have over 800. And they can... Oh, I suffered a oh no. Okay, so I actually have now a serious injury. That's not good. Okay, so I'm going to have to just move myself back a little bit here. See if I can do something about the bottleneck potentially being taken down, basically. And maybe I can... Oh, wow, this is not good. Okay, yeah, this is bad. My guys are now moving backwards. I'm not entirely sure why they're deciding to do that, but they are now moving backwards and allowing the enemy to go inside, which is maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay, actually, because if they allow them to come inside, then we can just surround them and do massive damage as a result. That is pretty good. And if I can continue doing damage, and that's all I really ask for. I really just want to be able to do damage, because as is the case with many sieges in Mount & Blade, if you're completely outnumbered, the player has to actually do something to be able to rectify the situation, because if it's left up to my units by themselves, they will lose. That's just the way of things, you know. It is it's just how it is, you know, like if it's just a standard kind of thing, AI versus AI, then the person with the least numbers is probably going to lose. Oh dear, I might actually die here, actually, that's not good. But so far, we've eliminated about 260, 250 of them, which is okay. But my game is now glitching out like no one's business. I'm just going to get away from there, to be honest. I don't know why that is happening, to be fair. I really don't know why that's happening. I'm going to get out my thrown weapons, see if I can maybe... Boom! Take that. Yes, take that. Yes, there's another kill. Thank you. Oh no. Don't get killed now. Don't get killed now, Borgar. It would not be good. But yeah, there's some weird stuff going on in this particular structure. And I'm actually thinking... Can I jump down there and actually make a good go of it? Probably not. Probably not. The only thing I could do is I could retreat Have we done enough damage to them, though? That is the main issue. I mean, I've lost literally 100 units. We have 280, I think. We have 280, and they have 880. And we've eliminated 200. Oh, yeah, so we've eliminated 300, so they've eliminated... Okay, so we've eliminated... Basically, it's 3-1 right now. And... Not sure if that's enough. Oh, nice hit. Okay, can I get another kill? Ah, no. No such luck. I'm not sure if this is enough. I'm going to have to retreat, in my opinion. Okay, let us retreat and see what happens. Whoa, that's a lot of people being injured right there. And ally casualties, huge amount, of course. We eliminated 308, and my wound becomes permanent in 5 days. I need to find a physician immediately, otherwise bad things are going to happen. That's not going to be good. Right, okay, so... Okay, so no, I don't think we'll be able to do it. I don't think we will be able to do that, but if I have to go down, I'm going to go down in a blaze of glory. And I was actually hoping that I would be able to leave the siege, but apparently in Viking Conquest that is just not a thing. You just can't do that, unfortunately. Not entirely sure why you don't have the option to do it, because, I mean, I guess they have blockaded it, the enemy. I guess they've blockaded the fief in general, so that's probably the reason. Nice kills. Yes, I like it. Okay, let's use some more javelins. Yeah, take that. Oh, that did not work. That did not work as well as I thought. Okay, hello, take this. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Oh, I killed a companion with that. That was really good. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I will just continue. Can you move out of my way, please? I'm actually just about to throw a javelin. Ah, come on. Are you serious? Okay, let me just squeeze by here then, if I can. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now let's throw that. No, of course. That's just not going to work. Can I... Should I jump down? No, jumping down is really bad. Jumping down is really bad. It's not a good idea to do that. Okay, so let's just continue to pick up javelins that they throw at me. There we go. Pick up the throwing spear. Boom. Yes, take that. I'd like to have known how many I killed, actually. Did it not show how many I killed in the previous round? I don't think it did, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay, more javelins, more javelins. Bear hood getting in my way, can't see anything, isn't that great? Okay, more javelins, pick up that, and this one. Okay, so now we've got 4. Let's make them count. Boom. There we go, there's a kill. There's a hit. There's a miss. There's a kill. Okay, not too bad, not too bad, okay. We've got to do better than that. We have to do much better than that, actually. Okay, more javelins. Okay, so we've got some more javelins right here. Let's just try and kill that guy. No, that was a hit. And we took him down at least. Skirmish javelins. Ugh, I'm not a big fan of the skirmish javelins, to be fair. But if that's the only thing I have, then that's the only thing I have. Okay, more damage. Yes, there we go. Take out that guy. And maybe we can take out this one as well. Oh, nice headshot. Very good. Yeah, you know, I actually really enjoy playing Borgar, and it's kind of like a farewell at this point, because I kind of think he's going to die. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll... No, it's not looking good. I gotta say, it's not looking good, because we do have, as you can see right here, basically almost 70 units that have been taken out, and we have only eliminated 110. So we are losing many, many more units than they are, and it's just not going very well. So I don't really know how I can prevent this from happening. I should just not have defended it, I guess. But the thing is that I wanted to, because we had a fief, finally. And I was hoping that we could potentially then take another fief, and then we would be in a situation where I would be able to maybe, just maybe, create my own faction. But in this case, creating my own faction would probably be an absolute death sentence, because it's just not going to work. I could pull back. Actually, you know what? Can I receive more reinforcements, guys? Am I gonna get more reinforcements, or is this the end? This might very well be the end. Okay, I will tell my people to hold position back here, and we will hopefully have them come all the way back and try and defend in this bottleneck. This is what we should have done initially. This was a big, big mistake on my part, but I actually neglected to remember that there is actually this thing available to form some kind of bottleneck. Of course, the enemy is going to stream in here like no one's business. They have 180 on the battlefield. I have 26, as you can see, and I don't think we're going to be receiving any more reinforcements, but this is a perfect place to have a bottleneck. And I should have taken all my units back when they were first arriving, and this would have been a great last stand area. But this looks to be it. This looks to be it. I could get myself taken prisoner, but that's kind of a cheap way of kind of surviving, I guess you could say. Because in this day and age, are they really going to allow you to live? Maybe. Unlikely. I'm gonna say it's unlikely, but we'll see. Maybe. Oh, Clovis is still alive. Yes. Come on, Clovis. Oh, there you are. Very good. Okay. Come on, fellows. Let's get the let's stand here. And wow, look at this. This is a last stand and a half, is it not? Okay, this is going to be quite fun. If I don't die, that is. Okay, come on. Take them down. Take them down. Let's tell everyone to hold a little bit closer. Thank you. Let's get over from this side. Very nice. Okay, let's start doing some damage. Just wish Borgar was a little bit better in combat. If he had a little bit more weapon proficiency, one-handed wise, he'd probably be able to do quite a lot here. But as it stands, somehow, I don't think he's going to be able to do that much to be able to keep us alive here. Maybe? We're not doing too badly. We're not doing too badly. These guys seem to actually be streaming in one by one, and we are still getting ourselves killed. No wonder we couldn't defend this. It's kind of a shame, to be fair. Oh well. Maybe we can still go out in a blaze of glory. That's what I'm trying to do, at the very least. How many kills do we have? I wish there was a kill counter. It would be nice. It would be nice to know, at least. Okay, come on, kill that guy. Kill them all. Kill all of the Saxons, at least for the moment, because, yeah, I'm going to have some issues here soon. All my guys are dead. All my guys are done. And we're done. Well, there you go. Taken out in a siege defense. The battle was lost, and your forces were absolutely crushed. Yeah, well, to be expected. To be expected. Wow. Alright, yeah, so that's it. That is indeed the end of the Ironman challenge in Viking Conquest. I'm actually kind of surprised that we didn't get any assistance from the kingdom of, well, whatever our kingdom is called. And that would have been actually really nice, because I actually saw a couple of vassals over in this direction right here. And I thought to myself, oh, they're going to come over, you know. They're going to come over and help us. But no, they decided not to do that. So, yeah. Well, whatever the case, I hope you very much enjoyed this Ironman challenge. But stay tuned, because no doubt there will be more Ironman challenges in the future. And of course, we are going to be receiving a wonderful gift in the form of Bannerlord relatively soon. So that's going to be very nice indeed. I thank you very much for joining me on this journey. And if you enjoyed it, then by all means let me know in the comments if you so desire. And otherwise, there are 2 other Ironman challenges currently going on. One in Banner Page, which is a very extensive overhaul of Warband Native. And there's also, of course, Prophecy of Pendor, and a number of other series going on, like Yes, Your Grace, if you would like to check that out. Otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.